My name is Nolan. I am the owner of Iron Bull Roofing. Today we're here at Jeremy Johnson's house. We're going to attempt to repair this wind damaged shingle. As you can see, there's severe granule loss throughout the whole roof, a bunch of different shingles, a lot of wind creasing, missing shingles throughout. You guys marked a total of 36. Felt exposed there, exposed wood on the backside. So we're just going to go ahead and attempt to repair this one and see what we get. So this one here, and these are actually all unsealed as well. So that'll be that. And as you can see, as we lift these shingles up, there is severe granule loss on this roof. So that's just one thing to point out. We're going to start by taking all these nails out. There's one there, there's another one here. Two, one, two, another one over on this side. Just give me a little bit of a problem here. And you can see all these granules that are coming down as we're doing this. These shingles are very brittle. All right, so these are just 4 nailed in there. So we got that row out. Now we're gonna go ahead and unseal the row above it. And you can just see these granules that are pouring down as we attempt to do this roof repair. You can see that shingle just pulled right through the nail and actually ripped right there. It's just another thing to point out about how fragile and brittle these shingles are. There's another one. They're all just pulling through. Same thing there, just pulling. That shingle is actually pulling straight through the nail. And we just have one more here. Same kind of deal. And with that, this wind damaged shingle should slide right on out. Yep. So here's our wind damaged shingle here. And our other little piece. You can see these granule losses on these shingles. Here's our new one, and just bear with me on the time on this. This is a pretty steep roof, so I am on a ladder right now. So we're gonna go ahead and work on fitting this in. So that matches up the fitment pretty good. So now what we're gonna go ahead and do is 6 nail this on this row right here, and then this row up here as well. And then we'll show you guys the end result in that. Just bear with me here as I'm going to try to do this with 2 hands. So one thing I want to point out is we're going to have to hit this nail flush here. So we're going to have to lift the shingle back that far to get the nail to go in flush. So as you see, a flush nail. Now you can hear these granules are pouring off this roof as we are nailing in these nails here. Start that for you guys. And then we go right above the tar strip to get a proper seal. Let's get that started. I have to switch hands here. That one's in. Still, we have all these granules pouring down this roof as we go. So there's 3 right there. Go ahead with number 4 over here. And you can see the granules are pooling up in here that are falling off this roof as we're hammering in. So we got 2 more nails to do on this row, and then I'm gonna have to jump up another row and do the other ones. That one's in. And then we got 1 more to do down here. Flush. So as you can see on this row specifically, you have all these creases that are starting to form here, and you can tell that they weren't there before because halfway down this one there's no crease, and then right where we lifted it up, just that one spot, it's creased. All this granule loss up here, I mean, it's all pulling down. You can see it right there on the leaves. All that stuff is new. I just wiped that. There's even more granule loss coming from there. These shingles are very brittle. That's another point right there. Fiberglass is showing. So we're going to continue this repair. We have 6 nails to put up in this row, and then we will show you the end result. And you can still hear these granules pouring down as we attempt to do this repair. Still hear them coming down. And you can see them pouring down too. Every time I hit a nail in, there's more and more granules just pouring down. We have 2 more nails to throw in here. Granules are still pouring down. So there we go there. our shingle is now installed. 6 nails. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 1, 2, 4. And then 5 and 6. And that nail is still in there. So now if we're gonna go up to the second row here, you can see all this granule loss, all these creasings. These granules are just pouring down. This shingle is very, very unrepairable. You have the rips here from the old nail coming out, just proving that this shingle is still brittle. Like I said here, granules collecting, more granules collecting, and that's just doing from one simple repair. Now you have 36 spots across this whole entire roof that you guys wrote for repairs. So as a professional roofer, I'm going to go ahead and deem this roof to be unrepairable, just with all this granule loss here. If we go ahead and do a repair, he is going to have significant wind damage that is going to continue. So we're going to go ahead and ask that you please review this and look into doing a full roof replacement for this customer. If you have any questions, please send me an email, ironbullroofing@gmail.com, or my direct cell is 856-597-9925. Thank you.